Where the shoreline ends, the waters run deep and cold and full of mystery. For 12,000 years, Lake Champlain has concealed a world unseen by human eyes, a world full of life. Like thousands of visitors every year, Sandra Mansi brought her family here on vacation in 1977. It was a clear August day. She got out of the car with her two children, picked up her camera, and walked down to the Vermont lake shore.
And at this point, I looked out onto the surface of the water, and I'm still trying to keep an eye on the children, but I could see something happening out there. As I'm watching it, I'm seeing something break the surface of the water. And even then you try to rationalize that perhaps it's still a fish. And as it came out of the water and it got bigger and bigger, like we're talking 6 feet, maybe 8 feet out of the water. And at this point, I'm not frightened. I really am not. I'm in awe. I'm in total awe. And then Anthony came to the top of the hill. Now he's screaming, get the children out of the water, get the children out of there. Larry, Heidi, get out of there, get out of there. So they come running up the bank, and Anthony helped me up the bank, and when I did, my knees gave out, and I went down. And I had enough sense to pick up the camera, and I put it up, and I took the one photograph.
What did she see that day? What is the truth behind the image captured on her Kodak Instamatic? The snapshot's in the hands of a Kodak technician, Peter Southers, who wrote the handbook for Sandra's camera. To interpret the grainy, distant image, he'll use precise techniques of computer enhancement to ask of this single frame, is it genuine? Is it alive? And first, how big is it?
First thing you need to know is the distance of that object from the camera. Now, fortunately, we have got that information because the photographer has very kindly told us that it's between 100 and 150 feet away. Second element is the focal length of the camera lens. And this is a camera such as the one that she used. It's a tele-instamatic camera. It has two lenses, a normal lens and a tele lens. The normal lens is 22mm and the tele lens is a 44mm. The third element that's needed is the size of the image on the negative. Now the problem with that is that we don't have the negative. All we have is this print.
He must coax from the print the secrets of the lost negative. Using a microscope to ensure absolute accuracy, Peter Southers measures the size of the print image. A conversion table will tell him what size the image on the negative was. Finally, using a mathematical formula which takes account of the camera's focal length, he can calculate the original size of the object in the photograph.
With the 44mm lens, the size of the object could be 2.5 feet for a 100-foot distance and 4 feet for a 150-foot distance. If the photographer was using the 22mm lens, the size of the object would be double. So in summary, we've got the size of the object being between 2.5 feet and 8 feet.